Yo. No fancy intro. Spitting off the dome. It's Pop the Culture.
Yo.
What up, y'all in the building? Y'all ain't know I'm a whole rapper. I'm a whole rapper out here.
Don't do that.
What up, y'all? I feel like I ain't seen y'all in a month of Sundays. And I just seen y'all yesterday.
Yeah.
Hey, let's hope my internet act right today. Let's see, man. Today didn't even feel like no Monday. I felt like Saturday felt like Sunday. First of all.
Facts.
Then when you got to Sunday, it felt like a Monday. And I was like, ooh, child, I can't do it. Like, it was just felt like the longest day ever. And then today actually wasn't too bad. I was pretty, what do you call it? I didn't procrastinate. I was pretty productive. So, you know how I do.
Okay. Hold on, we got a stunt alert. Hello. You just gonna pop in here with that Supreme hat on like you ain't got nothing on?
What you're not gonna do is on the live.
It's just a little hat.
It's just a little hat.
Just a little hat.
He probably the only man in the world with that dang on hat, as hard as it is to get some Supreme.
Hello. I'm telling you. I think I'm going on week 7 and I'm still begging for them to take my money.
Please take my money, please. Hey, I see George in the building. What's up, George? Thanks for stopping through. We got King ABC07 in the building. We got Chaotic Kicks in the building. What's up, bro? Thanks for stopping by. This is Pop the Culture. We got Kim. We call her 2 Biohack. 2 Biohack Kim. Double up shorty.
Okay, I seen Kim slide through on the playback.
Yeah. We got the Real with Rail in the building. Shout outs to you, sis. Thanks for coming through.
What's up?
You know, we just waiting for a couple more people to come in. You know how we do. Once we get that notification, we slide through. So it ain't nothing.
When we go,
welcome. Thank you so much. I hope you all enjoy this night's episode. And we'll talk a little bit about what that's gonna be entail. But before we do that, let's go ahead and get a hashtag KikSquad TV in the chat. So everybody use that hashtag. I want to see everybody in here.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Let me clean my glasses off because y'all know I'm blind.
I
can't
stand still. She stay on one.
Can't see my own face. What up, Miss Cole? Thanks for stopping through. KikSquad in the building. Hey, we got the KikSquad TV ready for another fire episode.
Oh, really?
Got Rue. Yes.
There we go.
We got the certified sneakerhead in the building today.
I swear I'm left, right. I don't know where to look at.
Right. Because you always be like, you can see my name here.
I know, because I always have the camera like to the side. I'm like, come on, man.
Yes, and Pop the Culture always lit, man. That's how we do it, man. In the business. What up, Tisha? What is good? I see Tisha posting some pictures. Posting some pictures of some heat.
Tisha be killing them.
I'm like, can you just adopt me? You know how you adopt a family? Just go ahead and adopt me and send me some
right?
And sis, don't get it mistaken. I seen you on the playback. Okay, don't get it mistaken. I seen you.
Ooh, got some more people in the building. Well, for the people that are already here, this is Pop the Culture. If this is the first time that you have slid through, this is a live that I do every single Monday night, 8 p.m. CST, is where we talk about sneakers, fashion, and pop culture. So not only are we going to talk a little bit about some of the sneaker recaps, some of the things that we've seen on social media. Every once in a while, I try to slide some fashion in there. I know, like, the wintertime is here and it ain't going nowhere. So we might bust out, a whole article about a shacket. You just never know. And then we always have to have something pop culture related in the chat. So, I hope you all enjoy this episode. And first and foremost, the first thing that I want to start out with is let's go ahead and hit that like button. So everybody that is joining us right now, make sure to hit that like button. Show me and the KikSquad some love. D-Reese, I'm calling you out in a sneaker battle. Oh Lord.
Okay.
You know she the dunk queen.
Okay.
You know she the dunk queen.
I hear you. I hear you, man.
She said, get in line. I already requested to be adopted about a month ago. Listen, I will wait however long it takes.
True story.
D Reed. What up, James F? Thanks for stepping through.
What up?
True story.
Hit that like button. So the first thing that I like to always start off with is trying to recap either one or two or however many other shoes that have just released this past week or week and a half. And the first one that came to my mind was the Jordan 11 Adapt React. Now, in my personal opinion, there was no way in hell I was about to go for that shoe. Because first of all, the price point, $500, that's a whole, I don't even know. That's a whole, all my utilities. Like, that's everything. And now I will say in terms of the technology and the fact that they did select the Jordan 11 to incorporate and mesh the Adapt technology, that was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't just pick any other, whatever silhouettes. Like, they specifically picked that on the 25th anniversary of that sneaker. So obviously we do have to respect and honor the fact that that was big. But for me, the price point was a absolute no-go. And also I was worried, honestly, about the comfort. I know that the Adapt, from what I've heard, is comfortable, but I just didn't know with the 11 outer sole if that was still going to be true to what our actual 11s are, because I personally don't think that 11s are like one of the most comfortable, Jordan silhouettes. So I was like, $500, no comfort. All you getting is a loud ass. Like, I'm good. This ain't Wally. It looking like that shoe needed some milk. Okay.
Oh man.
It needed some milk. But I wanted to hear what you all's thoughts are, whether you picked it up or not. You might shock me. You probably, I don't know, one of y'all on the panel may have picked it up or in the chat. But I just want to hear you all's thoughts and what you thought about that whole release and everything.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I was watching that live stream and he held that up. I said, go on now.
Right.
Don't do no shock drop. Go on. I don't want you to mess up my account. Go on. Because that $500 price point.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all know in the month of December, my phone might be too close to this joint. Y'all hear that echo?
Yeah, a little bit. It's not bad though. Yeah, it's not bad though.
In the month of December, I don't never purchase none of my shoes anyway, so I couldn't put that on nobody. Pay no $500. That's just my perspective.
But did you like the overall shoe or the colorway or the fact that they did merge it with the Adapt technology?
To be very honest, no, it wasn't really appealing to my eye. To be very honest, it wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because it looked more bulky to me.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And that's the same thing, the same way that I felt too. I mean, like, it wasn't the prettiest shoe. And then on top of that, it was $500.
Right.
And then, so you take all that into consideration. And then, like you said, I mean, like, that's a reach back for me. So like I was really like, man, I'm good on that joint. Like, I mean, if I still maybe was in high school playing ball or something. Okay. Then
Papa Bear.
If I was still playing ball somewhere, then maybe I still would have done it. You know what I'm saying?
You were balling them shoes? You think you were like actually get out on the court and balling them shoes?
Because then at that point, you that guy with the self-lacing Jordan 11s on the floor. That's different. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, that's what they made for though. They made for hooping.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like those strings, you can make that one cut and you're done.
Right.
I mean, not even. I was gonna say not even that. Like, I just was worried that I would put my foot in wrong and snap a lace. Like them mugs are like super thin looking. I don't know what material that is, but that's what I was worried about. And some of the reviews were saying like, if you put your foot in wrong, you could. I don't know. I ain't got the shoe, so I might be talking mess.
Going on 11/27, but look at Kia.
What she say?
And then I mean, just
what
like,
up, Brian? What up, 11/27?
Reed said though, man, them joints looked at bulky, but it was the technology and the battery packs that made the bottom big. I mean,
true.
Some people, hey, bro, I ain't gonna hold you though, 11/27. I don't know the way that jump shot looked at on KikKnowledge channel. I don't know if you're ready. You know what I'm yeah, you thought I was gonna say something else, huh? Nah, I died there on that flow though. We gotta play half court, like from the top of the key down, straight up. Like that out of bounds is the 3-point line for me. Like I'm gonna be tired. I ain't ready.
What up, OG Kicks? What up, Migs?
Played ball in like 10 years. But I get it in now. Don't get me wrong now, 11/27.
I'm still in Louisiana. Come holler at me.
I don't want no problem.
And you don't want no problem with me. Me and me, Hey, you don't want to be in the streets.
That's for
Yeah.
What you think, Amir? Like, what was your thoughts? Because you like the shoe connoisseur.
I just want to, with that shoe, I feel like if I would have been able to get it for retail, cool, just because it's like it's a conversation piece. But it wasn't something that I just absolutely had to have. Like the Jubilees, I wanted them joints, like bad. But that one, it's like it's way more that I could grab for $500 than that shoe that I really, really want. So it was I mean, my aunt tried for him. Thank God she took an L.
Thank God. Look,
she tried for you though.
Not for exercise. Listen, I gotta hold my good end and be like, shoot.
I'll tell you, that's tying up shoes is overrated, man. I feel on that though. I feel them.
The white, yellow, and over time. Listen, that white getting dirty just in period.
Mm-hmm.
What's up,
like,
Jesus?
I would have rather it be like,
what up, Soror?
Not an OG colorway, but just I don't know, maybe more black on the upper or something. You know what I'm saying? To kind of make it look, because how they say, right? You wear black, things look smaller, right? Like
right.
if they probably would have dressed the shoe in a little bit more black, it probably wouldn't have looked as bulky, and maybe they would have looked a little bit better. Been a little bit more prettier shoe, more appealing to the eye. So.
Okay, so one thing that I thought about was, what if they would have gave us the Jubilees and then a Jubilee Adapt?
That would have been good.
You know what I'm saying? If they would have kept that same colorway, everything with the Jubilee, and also gave the Adapt. Right. I mean, I know people kind of hated on the Jubilee, but I, in my opinion, felt like then that Adapt sneaker would have been more wearable, right, to where like maybe people would have went for it, because like it would look like a regular sneaker. Like the way it looks now, it just give me
RoboCop vibe.
Like, yeah, it just something ain't clicking with it.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
I think
what up, Playbo?
It wasn't good. I just think the timing wasn't. Like I said, I personally would not purchase the sneaker, period. But I think for people who would have potentially purchased it, I think the timing was off. I think that you continue to hit us over the top of the head every single month. And then you want to, at Christmas time, and I understand we always get 11s in December. I totally understand it. But I just think a $500 shoe, and then you got to also think people were trying to get PS5s. People were trying to get Xboxes. So I just think that there was too many high-priced things that people were trying to get around that Christmas time for you to hit us with a $500 shoe.
And that's also talk about how everybody wanted the Christmas 11. So you was trying to get it for your whole family to go up under your tree. Why would you spend $500 on that? No offense, when you can get a full family size run almost of sneakers.
Right.
If it's you, your significant other, and a kid, a toddler, that's $500 right there.
Mm-hmm.
So let me shout some people out real quick. What's up, E Money?
What's
J
up?
Bo in the building. What's up, sis? Swagoo made it in the building. What up, scumbag? What up, technology? What up, bro?
What's up?
They gave me NASA vibes. Yeah, they gave me NASA vibes. I would agree with that. Dang, that's a lot going on in my chat. I'm sorry, y'all. What up, Storm B28? I'm trying to catch up. I said hi to 1127, E Money, OG. All right, we caught back up. I got y'all. Little family reunion.
Some newbies in here. Y'all sub up to everybody. Appreciate you, young boy and me's, bro.
What up, Shoes Up?
22.
I don't have anybody to support and still wouldn't consider 500 for a pair of shoes. Facts. So yeah, it just, I don't know. Like, I mean, like I said, I respect what they did, and I would feel honored if my 25th anniversary silhouette sneaker was chosen for something that, in my opinion, the Adapt technology is kind of like Nike's, like, how do I say this? It's like their focal point right now. The Adapt and that whole aura of sneaker and new technology. So they're not just picking any old silhouette, to incorporate that. And I appreciated that. But to me, like what y'all saying, the colorway, I just wasn't feeling it. The price point.
Another thing a lot of people complained about, it was boxed the same as an Adapt BB shoe.
Yep, correct.
Like
and they used the old chargers. They didn't even make no new chargers for them.
Like they gave the box with the interior of the packaging, no special Jordan packaging. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just Nike Adapt. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing that wows you on the inside of the box either. Like I don't have them to be like, this is what it looked like. But
so you would have had to pay $700 if they would have gave you a special box.
True. And Storm B28 did post a good saying, basically, I don't understand the qualm with the Adapt price tag. Some of those same people spend double on that for the off-white 5s or 4s. I mean, it's a good thought, I guess. It's a food for thought.
I'm gonna tell you, Storm, this is the reason why. The off-white 4s and 5s, I'm saying we because I don't have the 4s, but I do have the 5s. We actually like that shoe. I didn't like, because like I said before, the $500, it's not like I haven't spent $500 on a sneaker before. But the $500 on the sneaker that I did buy for $500, I really liked. Like this shoe, I didn't like it enough to spend $500 on it. It wasn't just the $500 price point, because you got to think about it. Okay, at some point you got to be like, well, this is the first Jordan with the auto lacing, but $500, like you know what I'm saying? Like I would have copped it on GP, $250. First auto lacing Jordan 11. You might would have had a chance to play with my credit card, like I like to say. You know what I'm saying? Because let's all be honest, man. You still probably would have took an L because the only place they had was.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? But on the back end, $500 for a shoe that I'm kind of nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
I'm waiting for somebody Adapt to go haywire. Listen, that's a whole lawsuit. They don't want that.
Look at me.
I think they're better off giving us a Dornbecker collection. Hold on. What up, BX?
What's going on, BX?
What's up, bro?
That makes sense. It's not a price issue, it's preference. Okay. I'm waiting for the Adapt to F up and strangle it. Listen, like the ones that was laced up all tight yesterday.
What? Yeah.
That
Something
ankle.
like that. No,
the Adapt are dope in hand. Yeah, E-Money, do you have a review out? Because I seen on your Instagram that you did pick them up. So are you planning on putting a review out? Because if so, I do want to listen to what you have to say. Saying that you're saying it's dope in hand, but the lacing system is a little weak. See, my ankle's too fat. I need that. I can't have no flimsy. Can't have no flimsy.
I'm with 1127. I really felt like they should have invested that money into a Dornbecker collection because I mean we didn't get a Dornbecker this year because of COVID, and a Dornbecker 11 would have just set would have ended the year off right.
That would have been dope. That actually would have been really dope.
That'd have been good.
Okay, so I guess my last question before we move on to this topic: would any of you, chat or panel, ever buy an Adapt sneaker? Because I know they have different silhouettes. So, could you ever see yourself purchasing an Adapt, depending on, I guess, the silhouette or something you liked?
Realistically, probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, I already know.
Because it goes back to the same thing that I said, right? I mean, the regular Adapt is $400, so you still giving me a shoe that I'm not crazy about the shoe, and then you want me to give you $400 for it? Like, shoot, I could reach back and grab something that dropped this year I might have missed on, or whatever, and grab something else. That's a pair of bio hats, $400.
Right.
See?
Then they got electrocuted.
Yeah.
Can't say I would. I'm not spending $400 on any sneaker. Okay, so the reason why I asked this is because we all old enough to know, hopefully old enough to know how much a TV cost back in the day when TVs first came out. Remember how expensive they were? It was a new technology. They was bulky as all get out. But everybody ended up getting them, right? It became a staple. And over time, how much can we get a 50-inch for?
$300 now.
Hello? So at the same time, that's what makes me think of like Nike is being very calculated. They want this shoe to become a part of, the staples like the Air Max 90 or the Jordan 11, whatever the case may be. Who's to say 10 years from now, they're not $150 and everybody wearing them?
Right.
Good.
What if? So I got a question.
I'll be game for a pair then.
Hello.
What's the price like?
Now you're talking my price.
So what if they drop the Air Max for $500? Self-lace.
Oh yeah.
What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do?
Without a doubt, I'm gonna be like Marty McFly around this joint.
What?
I'm gonna be straight up Marty McFly around this joint.
Hey,
Y'all know, I got my threshold, but for that,
you coming out of the pocket?
I'm coming out of it. I want all that smoke.
Look, Grace said I'm 13, so no. I ain't got no money.
I was wondering.
Yes.
See, I'm telling you.
See, I was just wondering. Like if they drop them Air Mags, then what we gonna do? I'm talking about the Kim Strong. I'm talking about the Marty McFlys, the Back to the Future ones, the original. The original. That's why I say, if they drop a retro of them, be like the big yellow box. Oh, I dropped $500. They got a chance to play with my credit card that day.
Hello.
And then Dante made a good point. And he was like, if them joints came with like a protection plan, like Apple Care or something, like then that would be a different story. Like you spending $500 on a shoe with no protection plan. So that joint break is just broke. It's over with.
Right.
Now you got a $500 paperweight.
Dang. Hey, you better learn how to fix it. Open them back. Listen, back in the day, didn't we opening up them CD players, dusting that eye off? You saying I'm about to fix that? Let me get caught up on my comment. Lifetime warranty. Hey, Migs got the biohacks. He got the biohacks. Okay, so that.
I said my kids do dogs, but it make Air Mags.
He said Migs, no.
Look, I already know, man. I'm Air Mags gonna bring everybody out. What? 500? I got you. Come on with it. Yeah, you can get this 500 right now.
So I think that this kind of helps me to segue into the next topic, which is something that everybody's been talking about, and we have already been talking about all day today, which is the Nike Buy You option to incorporate the dunk lows. And the reason why I want to segue to this is because we just talked about like the Air Mags and how like, okay, if they had those in maybe a cheaper price point or they were more attainable, we'd be all over them. And we know that like this year, well, I guess I could say 2020, we wasn't fortunate enough to just be grabbing no dunks. And now it's feeling like I don't know what this drop gonna look like for this Nike by You, but it's feeling like it could be more attainable, not only for people to get dunks, but now you can customize your dunks into whatever flavor you want. So I wanted to talk with you all about your thoughts on this upcoming, hopefully, option. If you feel that this will help or hurt the hype over dunks. And if you personally are going to be, which I think is like actually a stupid question or a rhetorical question, if you're going to be going for the Nike by You to try to get your hands on a pair of customized dunks. So anybody can start.
I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, all day, every time this phone go off, I'm looking to see if it's a notification from Nike to say it's a go.
I'm gonna end the broadcast.
Do not wait on that notification because Nike be late on that joint. But
check that joint daily, every day, all day.
I don't think it's gonna hurt it at all. Definitely gonna help. I mean, I just think it gives everybody an opportunity to be able to, create something of their own on a dunk silhouette. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I mean, if y'all didn't see it with the Paddingtons, if I pronounced that correctly, or the Levi's, I mean, y'all, these IDs sell out. So don't think just because it's an ID, it's an unlimited run, you'll be good. No. Them joints, they got a threshold where they gonna stop it at. So just good luck, man. Good luck.
And just to add on to what Kik was saying, like I don't necessarily think it's gonna hurt dunk hype because of the fact that with this, I feel like they're gonna play it kind of close to the belt, like the Pendleton releases and stuff like that, to where they have a allotted amount of material that they're allowed to use for these releases. So if you really pay attention to it, you notice you can't change the toe cap color. Right. You have to change the entire toe box color. So what that's telling me is they're making it to where you have to stay within the bounds of what material they have on hand. So the Pendletons, when they dropped the Pendleton Air Force Ones and the Pendleton 97s, you had a certain amount of time to get your order, your ID submitted before the materials ran out, because if they ran out of materials, they just cancel your order altogether. That's what happened to my 97 Pendletons. But I wasn't fast enough, and the order went through, and then that next day I got a cancellation from Nike saying, hey, we canceled your order. And then when I contacted customer care, it was like, that's when they explained to me like, hey, we only have so much material that we're allowed to use for these IDs, and depending on how big the demand is, sometimes it'll sell out in a day, sometimes it sell out in 2 days, sometimes it sell out in a few hours. So I think like the major dunks, like these collabs and the Be True to Your Schools or Be True to Your Crew, like those are still going to be fairly limited. So the hype is it's always going to be there.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, I've been very fortunate to obtain a lot of pairs. So, I mean, there's not a lot of colorways that I'm trying to make. Because I don't want anything that remotely looks like anything I already have. So, to be very honest, there's only 3 that I've created. 3. And those are the ones that I want really bad. outside of that, I'm cool.
Yeah, I mean, it was some cooler material, man. It was cool to play with it, man. But just to address Kim, no, it's not an iPhone exclusive thing. What it was today off of Twitter, they had a link came out with Nike ID Dunks, and all it was just a link for you to be able to go on Nike, and then at that point you had to log in. Once you logged into your Nike account on that particular tab that opened up, you was able to create your own dunk from scratch, pretty much. And then at that point, you could create it, and then whenever the actual ID do drop, you'll be able to click on it, and once it says open, you will already have your shoe already made, so you don't have to be trying to make it while it's selling, because that's what happened with me with the Levi's. It was just gotten the sneakers, it dropped. I mean, I'm being tedious, changing outsoles, moving this, changing all types of blue jeans and stuff, moving this and doing that, and then it came out as on said sold out. So don't wait till that time. If you got it, bro. I know that's something you might have been trying. Was you messing with that? I'm gonna see if I can't find it on Twitter. Or you did you already find it?
Yep.
I already know, man. You be thinking alike. So if you didn't get it, bro, finna drop the link for you, and you'll be able to go on there and create your own. And once you create your own, then at that point, whenever the actual drop comes, we don't know when, we don't know where, we don't know how, but whenever it do come, you already have your shoe made. Don't leave the live stream and go make it now.
Okay, here's my thing. How do you save it though? Because I feel like I did it and I wasn't able to
Once
if you're logged, once you hit done, if you're automatically logged, if you already logged into your account, it automatically saves it. So when you go back to the shoe, it's one of the choices that's there for you.
I see it now. Okay, cool. I'm gonna make a couple.
You got it's a Nike ID. Yes, Nike ID.
Yeah, Nike ID. Yeah, link is below. Check out that link, save it, add it to whatever your background. Not your background, but your
I'm telling y'all,
web page.
That's some dope stuff, man. I was trying my band every time I wanted to make something leather, but I was fooling with that suede touch.
That suede look nasty.
Suede look so good. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
know. Making a shoe, it'd be hard to say I'm gonna put leather here and suede here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because then you be like, on the mock-up, it looked like, nah, that ain't it. Like that's gonna look weird, or like you feel like it's gonna look weird. So
right.
With suede.
Don't play with it. Get in and out that thing. Get you a drink afterwards.
Look,
Zero chill.
If you watch this on a playback and you didn't get a chance to get it, whenever it happens, just buy whatever one of them ones they say you could just buy off of. Because one of them kind of looking like the 7-Elevens.
You said just get any one of them?
Man, just get one of them other colorways that you think you like.
Bye, Grace. Thanks for stopping by. I love you all. Bye. What up, Paula in the building?
What's up?
Swagger pause.
Yeah, that was my biggest thing when I was looking at it. I felt like I couldn't decide whether or not I wanted the leather or the suede. And then it was like, I know what they look like in person, but when you're looking at something on, think about this. Every time we see a shoe and we see official images, we may get it in hand and be like, it just, it doesn't connect all the time. So then I was starting to get worried that, I would get a sneaker and then not really like it the way I thought it looked online.
Right. On the mock-up.
Yeah.
That's the way I felt too, though. I ain't gonna hold you. That's the same way I felt. I was like, well, let me change this. Let me change that. Then I showed my wife, I don't like them Ronald McDonald shoes. I really thought, I was like, man, I really thought I liked that colorway.
You thought you were doing something.
Right.
That ain't it. Like, that ain't it. I'm like, man, so I go back in and I try to I still save that particular one, but then I try to make something else, you know what I'm saying? See if I can't come up with something,
Mm-hmm.
It was cool though.
He said we need a scumbag dunk.
True story.
Mhm.
All black.
All black.
Not the all black.
But I
Mhm.
did like how they allowed you to do so many different customizations though.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
you know, from the check to the side panel to the tongue to the eyelets to the, I mean, everything you can change to whatever
Right.
outsole, midsole, because it ain't many of them that you have like where you can change the midsole.
Mm-hmm.
Change the midsole on this one, bro. I mean, it was definitely something to see.
Paula, what's good, sis?
Lowe's and 7-Eleven. All black suede. Yeah, that'd be a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I just want to hear y'all thoughts on that because it just got me to thinking, the fact I kind of was surprised that they were able to they wanted to do this Nike by you on the Dunk Low just because last year it was like they were so hard to cop, and maybe now Nike is saying let's give people an opportunity to cop and let's take it a step further and let them kind of be creative and create their own sneaker, and not just always having to go for collabs. So
Yeah, and I think last year was like their test run. Let's see how many people actually want this shoe before we release it back into the masses.
right.
Mm-hmm.
true. It's just sound good. Yeah.
And then like I was trying not to make something that was already made.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like I was trying my best to just not think of other shoes or other, you know what I'm saying? Not knocking nobody who did it, but I mean I was trying my best, and it was hard. I'm telling y'all, it was hard to try to come up with my own, little deal. But I was trying my best to not make a pigeon or make a, make a parrot if I could have, or whatever, anything like that.
Not some starch jeans on top of them joints. It was funny.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, but it was definitely cool.
I used to love the smell of starch. I don't know why.
Had them pins standing up on their own.
Man, I swear.
Oh,
Don't talk about that. Stay flowing some water.
Man,
yeah.
that iron extra hot. Shoot.
Stay flowing water, boy. I'm talking about that is what? It's over.
It's over.
You shut it down in that
That's
joint.
what's up. So the next topic I want to talk about is so I know that like hype is still a real thing, but we have been, I would say some of us have been really fortunate to hit on some sneakers that we really, really wanted, even though they were, super hype, or, people said whatever they said about the sneaker because it's hype or it was a collab. So that got me to thinking about Travis Scott and the new sighting of that sneaker that he was rocking that everybody zoomed in on. You got that. I feel like there was only one site on Instagram. I don't remember what site it was that actually had like the mock-ups of the shoe, but everybody else had that zoomed in blurry picture. That, like everybody, I'm like, okay. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that because again, it's another low. It's a Jordan 1 low, and I know a lot of people were quote unquote not feeling the Jordan 1 low that he had before with the backwards Nike swoosh, even though I see a lot of people with them shoes. But everybody, I don't like lows and la 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 la. But then everybody got it because it was a Travis Scott collab. So I wanted to hear you all's opinion on just the early images that you've seen. Do you like the colorway? Is it something that you would pick up or would consider picking up? I don't know. I know Amir, I think you said you sold all your lows, so you don't even have any lows in your collection. So is this one worthy of putting back in your collection and things of that nature? Or do you think that was just our friends and family and we ain't even getting that shoe? Like,
So with that one, I want to say that was Z Sneaker Heads that actually posted like the full on mock up of that joint, and there's actually a style code for it. So yeah, it might be something that we get later on this year. The reason why I sold all of my lows is because I wanted to go back and this year cop the OG lows. Like I like the cut on the OG lows better than the lows that we've been getting. So that was my reasoning behind it. And honestly, I like the Dior lows better than I like the Dior highs. I like the Travis lows better than the Travis highs. So this one is, if I can get my hands on them, I would love to have them in my collection.
I'm trying to see where he posted it.
I know I had to scroll real bad. Let me see if I can find it and send it to you.
So I think I kind of feel it's Travis Scott, so I don't care which one of the ones I get. I mean, if I can get it, it's a blessing. But I kind of feel like Migs, like at first with all of the zoomed in pictures, like Sis said, I was like, they all right, you know. And then whenever I seen Z Sneakerhead mock up with a little bit better look at it, I mean, I think it's cool. Of course, I'm gonna try for it, you know. Not that it's just something that I just gotta have. Or, I mean, I would like to have, you know. But I think it would have been cool if they would have gave us, you know, like Mig said, that UNC colorway on the check instead of that check being white. Like make that check kind of stand out a little bit, maybe even navy blue. I don't know. I don't have the picture right here in front of me to make me think about it, but just something.
Yeah.
But I mean, they dope. I
wish the swoosh was the Carolina blue color. Yeah, that'd be fire. What's up, Princess M? What up, Mr. Woo Kicks? Thanks. This is Sneaker Mess on Instagram. So this is a Black woman-owned business. So if you are interested in grabbing this hoodie, go ahead on over to Instagram. She does have an actual official website, which I think is just www.sneakermess.com. She does custom. So literally you could do a black hoodie with silver, a black hoodie with gold. Like you could do whatever you want and you can just tell her exactly what you want and she will customize it, or you can pick from the hoodies and t-shirts on her website. So shout out to Sis. And if you're interested in getting one of those, go check it out. Thanks for pulling up. See them in hand. Definitely lately pictures aren't giving the shoe justice. Yeah. I don't like them, but the only Travis Scott I like are the okay. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all know I'm about to support. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, like, it's a decent shoe. Like I think like Princess said, like I would have liked to see the Nike swoosh have the Carolina blue. I don't know. I just feel like that color blocking would pop just a little bit more, given those like the white panel behind it. I think that the check would stick out a little better, but at the end of the day, if I don't get them, I don't get them. Because listen, I can't be crying over no Travis Scott collab, like, because you already know, like, just like they did with the highs, they went and got the brought out the mochas, and now I was like, oh, because I wasn't able to get the Travis Scott, I'm gonna go for the mocha. So who knows? They could come out with a colorway that look very similar to this. That is not a Travis Scott collab, and people will still go crazy for them. So,
I mean, it reminds me of a low obsidian.
True.
Yeah, they would have bought that Carolina up a little further. I think just having it on the heel is what's kind of throwing me. So I would want to see some more images of it, but just that little hint of Carolina is throwing me. I like the original colorway better than this one though.
Man, that's a drop I'll never forget, man. I missed that drop driving to Disney World. We had just made it in Florida. I was lost as hell. Shoes dropping out and missing my exit trying to cop a shoe. I pulled over on the side of the road. Y'all gonna have to give me a second. Let me try to get up in this line on this Travis Scott website.
Hey Holly, welcome to the chat.
What's good, sis?
What's good, Chino 5845? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you stick around. This is Pop the Culture. What up, Kiara? Or Kiara, sorry. Yeah, man. So I mean, I think it's one of those things where nowadays the media or whoever that's photographing Travis Scott are literally just photographing him so that they can see what he got on feet, so that they can put it out so that the media can go crazy. Like literally.
Pretty much.
I mean, because Because who's to say that he don't have the money to go and get a shoe made, or customized? What if this was just a customized shoe?
Yeah, he a part of the Jordan Brand family, so I mean, he can easily make a call like, "Hey, look, I want such and such." That's just like with the PlayStation joints. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like he probably called and was like, "Hey, look, make my pair and 5 more pair, and we're gonna do a raffle on my website when I drop my merch."
It's crazy.
Speaking of, I still ain't received the merch yet.
Are you serious?
It's gonna be a minute. Yeah, it's gonna be a good little minute.
Dang.
This is officially. I received that email on 11/15. My confirmation email.
What did you cop again?
One of the brown tees.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember. It's been so long.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little minute.
What up? Oh, sorry, I clicked on the wrong comment. What up, Jamila? Thanks for stopping through. Happy New Year. Thanks for coming by. This is Pop the Culture, where we talk pop culture, fashion, and sneakers. So just talking about the Travis Scott collab. Well, not collab, but the heat on feet. Is we getting them or not? Yeah, it'd be real interesting. And I think that too, it's kind of like after we've seen all the 2021, all the shoes that we have seen that are supposedly coming out in 2021, it's like, golly, where are they putting these on the calendar? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you already know, I think last year was a weird year because of COVID. So a lot of things got delayed, pushed back in the factories and, not having enough hands to actually make the shoes. But are we going to also get into that, going into 2021? Because I could see, a lot of dates getting shuffled around and pushed back and pushed up to either make way for a shoe like this or to, I guess, lead us on that something's going to happen when we think about like shock drops and things like that.
Don't tell me that, BX.
Oh my gosh, not last February. I need my money back after that.
At this point.
Like, any other day, y'all be like, oh my God, this is why I can't stand black-owned businesses. I don't get my stuff on time. Now it's Travis Scott. You're like, yeah, I've been waiting since February. It's fine.
Yeah, his stuff takes stupid long to ship. And then like when you buy like the shirts and stuff like that, everything is made to order. So when you place your order, that's when your product goes into production.
Oh, production. Ooh wee.
Yeah. Yeah. It ain't just backstocked in the warehouse somewhere. Everything's made to order. Yeah, they got cut material. They got to stamp
Let's get this on the road.
They got to stamp the logos and all that. Everything is made to order.
Yeah, it do feel good to have a break. Trust me, I've sent numerous angry emails. Yeah. Okay, Holly got a question. Do they already charge out or do they charge you after it's shipped?
Nope, they got my money that day.
Nah, I was just gonna say they go ahead and get that bread.
I only took my $50.
Oh, we on a shirt too.
I think shipping was like 15 or something like that.
No, 15?
So clearly, I don't know where it's coming from. That it costs $15 for a shirt.
Golly. Okay, just got that PlayStation Travis Scott tee. Wow, that's that new school for me. What's going on, Demetrius? Thanks for stopping through. Pop the Culture.
What's up?
What's good?
Yeah, Holly, at this point, that's what I'm saying too. They kept it.
They could have kept that.
Because it says 4 to 6 weeks. And, it got to be about Christmas. And I'm like, dang. But I don't know what I thought about it. And so I went back and I checked that email. And it said 11/15 is when I got the confirmation email.
Oh, yeah. They don't play. He tell you 6 to 8 weeks. And then some of that stuff was like 12 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like if you would, I think that like that life size man and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's why I played no games on his website.
Except for
I
stuff
get on
we
that
definitely
joint.
don't need.
Oh, ain't no shoes on here. All right, I'm off.
Mhm.
Ain't no shoes on that joint. I back off that mug. No
Put up
sir.
East Coast. Oh, I got my McDonald's Travis Scott. Not draws.
You forget you bought something from Travis Scott, and it just come in the mail.
Mm-mm.
It just came in. Like, well, okay. Man, I
You
forgot
said
I
this.
forgot I bought this shirt. Took so long for the Joker to come in.
Dang, that's crazy. I ain't know it was like that. See, I ain't no hype beast like that. I don't know.
Get my coins no more.
Yeah, I don't rock with it. Because I mean it's one thing to buy a shirt and you got the shoes, but I ain't, I mean, I ain't got the shoes. Like a lot of that McDonald's stuff, I felt like it was geared toward the OG high joints. You know what I'm saying? Like they would look good with a lot of the OG high stuff.
Mm,
So like I was like, nah, I'm good on that.
right.
And then you gotta think too though, when I purchased that shirt, I had in mind the mochas.
Right.
And then here we are, and I wasn't even feeling the mochas.
Right.
Right.
So
Well, at least you could go sell it back and get your money back and then some if you wanted to at that point.
yeah.
And I mean, like, I understand the whole make by order, but it's a lot of businesses and things out here that make things by order and customize. And forgive me if I'm wrong, but I still don't think it take that long. Like, come on,
Nah,
y'all.
it don't take as long as his site.
Like that, I it's just a little unacceptable for me. But again, I don't know because I don't buy it. So
And then I mean, smart on his behalf though. He ain't making not an extra shirt that ain't already sold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So can't
yeah,
blame the
A
guy, I guess.
single one.
He ain't left with nothing. Every piece of merch he made is sold.
Straight profit.
It's crazy.
crazy. Look, I didn't even know they had lunchboxes. It's crazy. You said Travis Scott is biting off of the fitted game now because you could pre-order fitted. Did it take that long, Jeezy, to get you fitted? Because I know you the fitted king. Hey, shout out to the superhero.
It's crazy.
That's a little bro right there. He actually is in St. Louis, and he's got a nice little business going, a little shoe reselling business. So shout out to him. He does have a YouTube channel, and he is the superhero. The superhero on Instagram. So give him a follow on both platforms. I said I'm gonna have him on here one day, but I think he's working today. But shout out to you, bro. Thanks for coming through the live stream. We talking Travis Scott and how people ain't getting they getting a coin took, but they not getting their and
No.
that's not what we're gonna be doing in 2021.
Hello.
Mm-mm.
You can't have my
Gonna
coins.
get hired to get the stuff. Oop. Oh, for McDonald's. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, you got it. Good looking out. Yeah, anytime, bro. Anytime, bro. I just got one today and pre-ordered it. See, I'm done. I'm done with this whole conversation because I'm mad because I don't even like waiting on 2-day shipping Amazon. First of all.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know it ain't made to order, and y'all keep saying, "Oh, but it's made to order." But like, how long is somebody supposed to wait for something that's been made to order? Hell, I might be 40 pounds heavier and can't even fit the large no more. Then what I'm gonna do?
You right.
I didn't gain the COVID-19. Can't fit the shirt no more. Oh, and you
It
can't
all
return it.
it
Oh,
really all goes into like where he's having this stuff made. Like, what is the factory that you getting your merch produced in? What are they doing? Like,
right.
you can't
like
call them and be like, "Hey, I need my customers need their stuff. My fans need their stuff."
They're like
You
this.
Travis Scott. You can easily pick up the phone and be like, get your people to call.
They're like this.
Say, bro, what y'all doing?
Clearly, that's exactly the pace that they moving for all of these orders.
Yep. Snail's pace.
Because
Yeah,
like I can't. Let me see who up in here. What up, VA to Vegas Heat? VA like Virginia?
Mm.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm talking about
I have not purchased
136
anything.
of
What
them.
up, LaShawn? Hey, sis. Good to see you.
What's
hey,
going
yo,
on?
bro, I
Stay
don't be
safe.
buying nothing
The
though.
shirt and all. Amazon hasn't been keeping true to that 2 day on certain time. Well, that's unfortunate, man.
Mhm.
They shut down the ports in Cali. That's why some of the orders are taking so long to clear. Listen, I said this the other day. Do I need to apply to USPS part-time so I can go get my stuff, put it in my trunk, and then start my shift? Because what we're not gonna do is waiting months and months and months for a letter. Like, and then when you get the letter, it's been ripped open because the porch pirates then already got you because it's been sitting out on the stoop all day and you at work.
Right.
That's not what I'm about to do.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care. Got their money. That's unfortunate, man. That's crazy. Email Travis support. They get with it once you email. Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're living there for 20 Vegas. Oh, I just came back from Vegas 2 weeks ago. It's so fun. Love it. That's what's up. I love Vegas. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, ain't no way.
That was your first time going, sis?
Nah, this is like my fourth time going. Fourth time. Believe it or not, the first time I went to Vegas was to see Mariah Carey at the Caesar's Palace. That's how y'all know I'm a lamb. Like, I'm like a super fan.
Girl, talking about a lamb.
Girl, I'm a little lamb. And I was third row. I was like right there. I knew when she was lipping and I knew when she wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Praise
crazy.
name. Said the man in the middle of the mall be eating, selling fake Travis Scott shirts, press that joint right in front. Hello? Gilding at that. Not even hang. There's a hub in my area and still has trucks backed up all the way down the street. Ooh. Oh, wee.
Mm-hmm. Order something from YCMC December something, and it says that it's at USPS, and I called them like, okay, you created a label, and they was like, yeah, it's just sitting there.
Oh.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
they told me I can't have my money back. They can't do nothing about it. I don't know.
It's ugly right now. It
That's
is.
the same doing in the middle of the mall that made the Kobe. I made the Kobe shirts. Look, quick flip.
It's ugly right
Yeah, I
now.
don't know, man. I
I'm
can't.
telling you. I shipped off a pair of Jubilees the Monday after the release.
Mm.
They didn't make it to Memphis till like almost 2.5 weeks later. The dude got them like after Christmas.
Mm. Yeah, they out here clowning.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Well, that kind of the fact that y'all brought up the sneaker, not the sneaker, but the t-shirt printing in the mall. That brings me to my next topic. I just love how y'all bringing up stuff and it's just rolling. It's just rolling. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the Legit Check app and eBay authentication because we all know that obviously getting stuff from, like, for example, the Travis Scott website is more legit than obviously getting them off the man at the mall, or sometimes StockX. You buy something from StockX and it doesn't pass verification or authentication for XYZ reasons. So I wanted to talk with you all about how important you feel that the legit check process is in your purchasing in the secondary market. And I do understand that not everybody on the panel, me myself included, actually buys things on the secondary market. But if you were to, how important would it be to your decision making process when purchasing things either from a local vendor or buyer, or a giant like StockX, GOAT? And then we'll get into the second topic of this new emerging Legit app, as well as the eBay authentication process. So let's talk about that a little bit. And he laughs as he laughs. Oh, it's a lot of comments, y'all. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm laughing because I mean it's just crazy, man. I had somebody call me today, said that somebody bought a pair of off-white fours. They feel like they're fake.
They did what?
They bought a pair of off-white fours, and he feel like they may be fake. So he
Where'd
called
they
me to
buy them
see
from?
if I could help him out and stuff. I haven't really had a chance to really sit down and talk to the dude. It kind of happened like as the live was kind of starting. Like
Mhm.
what the girl I know, she hit me up earlier about it, but the guy just hit me up on Instagram. But I don't know, man.
Mhm.
I mean, I think things like this is gonna be good, especially like the legit app. I mean,
Mhm.
just seeing videos and stuff that I've been looking up on them and stuff like that. I haven't had a chance to use it
Mhm.
personally. I'm blessed enough by the sneaker gods to be able to touch a lot of my stuff either locally or through sneakers app or something.
Mhm.
So I haven't had a chance to really use it on something that I was worried about.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, I think that legit app really gonna help as long as it's consistent. You know, that's the thing with legit checking people and what makes them the person that can legit check a shoe. You
That's what
know,
BX
things
said.
like that you got to question yourself about. And, you know, I mean, because the legit app, you never physically see anyone from my understanding. You know, it's just you load up the app, you type in your SKU or, you know, what kind of shoe you got. They ask you a few questions and they ask you for a lot of pictures. You send the pictures over and then they let you know between the service that you picked, like you get either I think it's like a 3 hour service or a 1 hour service, and then you have another service that's like 12 hours for you
Mm.
to get your answer. One costs a little bit more than the other one, of course, right? And then at that point, within an hour, if you pick that service, they're gonna get back with you with a hey, your shoe is good. Or B, we need more pictures. So,
Mm.
you know, for somebody like this guy that's calling me that has nowhere, no avenue, and no one other than me or somebody else that he, you know, trust in, um, then at that point, I mean, the legit check app could be good as long as, you know, like I said, they consistent and it's not just something where people just like I would probably have to do 10 shoes because I got trust issues. Like, you know, like I need a no. Like I'm that dude, like just tell me no, just so I know you are telling somebody no. Like don't just tell me yeah every time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I know all my shoes should be real. So I mean I have no worries, but I mean like that worries me because I feel like it's some people out there, yes, yes, yes,
Mm.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even feel like doing this right now. Yeah, 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 yeah. That shit good. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of stuff like that worries me. But I
Mhm.
mean, it is something that could be good, and it probably is good.
It's
Like,
hard for me to speak on it because I don't. I purchase things, like bro said, from the sneakers app, or I get them from the inlines, and so it's hard for me because I how can I say this? I'm not willing to spend over a certain amount of money for me to obtain a shoe. Therefore, if I don't get it from those places, then I'm not going to get it. So I'm kind of safe in that aspect. So the app is going to be obsolete for me because I would never use it. But for those people who do go out and buy those shoes, stuff that they've always wanted, releases that they missed out on, I think that it could be a great thing. But like BX said, who's showing these employees how to legit check?
hmm
You know, where do you learn to do that at?
Mhm.
Because from
Right.
my understanding, places like Go and StockX, they hire people from different hiring sites. Okay,
Mm.
so who's going in and who's teaching them how
right.
to legit check? So are we ever truly safe? Is the
Hmm.
question.
True.
Yeah. And then to add on to what you were saying, sis, like uh, I can't remember who that was in the chat. The chat moving along so fast, but like a lot of people go off of, oh, I've been dealing with shoes for so long, I just automatically know. I mean, Jordan Brand is inconsistent with quality all across the board. So how do you know? You know what I'm saying? What you getting? That's just like
Facts.
take a Jordan 1 for example. Some of the Jordan 1s we got last year, the stitching was touching the top of the swoosh. Some of them weren't touching the top of the swoosh. So it's like little small little details. With the Zoom Jordan ones, the toe boxes cut higher. Some of the toe boxes were cut shorter. It's just it's so inconsistent. It's hard to say that, you know what I'm saying, somebody is really they really know what, you know what I'm saying, they talking about when it comes to legit checking the shoe.
Mhm.
But I agree. Buy all my stuff straight from Finish Line, Champs, Foot Locker, the sneakers app, wherever. But as far as me just meeting some random person on the street talking about some, I'm gonna grab your shoe from you, nah. Especially not if it's like a stupid $high shoe. Nah, I'm good. Or if I haven't already had that shoe previously to know exactly what it looks like and what the details on it are supposed to be like, I'm not touching it.
Mm.
Um, with eBay, so with their authentication program, I have no idea how it works, but I sold my double up pair of fire red fours on eBay. I always sell on eBay. Been selling on eBay for years. So with their authentication program, I thought that it was gonna slow down like shipping. So the pair of fire red fours made it to eBay, um, to the authentication center Saturday. I got the email this morning saying that the shoes have been, um, legit checked. They checked out as authentic, and they're on their way to the customer. So Saturday, of course, you know Saturday people ain't really too much doing nothing, but Monday and they already back out the door. That's a fast turnaround compared to go to StockX. Like sometimes your stuff get the StockX and it be just sitting there. Go the same way. Sometimes they get there and it's just sitting there. So I mean, I can't necessarily speak on how they legit checking works because I'm not there, you know what I'm saying, in the background, like hovering over their shoulders, like, all right, so how you know what this is, what that is. But I can say that eBay does have a way faster turnaround than go to StockX.
But would that be a red flag to you, or would that be,
I
I
think
guess,
with
what's the
e
opposite?
I think with eBay, there's so many shoes flowing through there, and eBay does have contracts with these different retailers that
Mm.
they probably have a pair of certain shoes on hand to say, okay, this is the legit pair that we got from our retailer that we're contracted with or that we had this agreement with. Let's compare this pair of shoes that we got from this seller, and they do a one-on-one comparison, your pair to the pair that they got from their retailer. If everything checks out, they go ahead and ship it out.
Mm.
Versus, them just having somebody there get the shoe in, and then they're sitting up there trying to be tedious with it and look it over, or they just looking at it and be like, all right, it passed.
Mm.
Because if you notice, every now and then you'll get a random tweet on Twitter. eBay has XYZ for retail.
Mm.
That's just like today, the Yeezys, the 350 V2s. I want to say it was the Sand Taupe or something like that
Yep.
was on eBay for retail. So like eBay always has multiple pairs of stuff that they're selling off themselves versus
Mm.
like when the UNC3 is restocked on eBay, they had their own pairs because I think, like I was saying, they have somebody that they're contracted with, a retailer that they're contracted with that we may not know, never know who it is.
Mm. True. So it makes me also think about in-store returns. So who's to say that somebody couldn't win a raffle on a shoe on multiple champs, finish line, whatever, has a fake knowingly, like already in their possession, take the real shoe out, put the fake in, and return it. Who's to say people couldn't do that? And then next thing you know, you going in there and be like, oh, they had a couple of sizes. I grabbed that 9, and you thinking, I got it from finish line. It's not fake. What if that could happen? I don't know what made me think of that, but I know sometimes like when you watch these little YouTube videos when they do like the the real versus fake. Sometimes it's like hard for them to pick out which shoe is authentic and which shoe isn't, or they swear that the UAs are getting better to where you can't really spot it. What if there was actually a business where people are returning shoes or however they doing it, and it's like not the actual legit pair in the box?
I believe that it is possible that is probably
That's
going
scary.
on somewhere.
It's very
But
possible.
I think it's just so small on a small scale that like we'll probably never be that person because the shoes that they are. So how should I put this? The person that's buying the regular GRs fake is wearing the hell out of them.
Mm,
The person that's trying to resell fakes is buying the chunky donkeys. So you don't have a store you really could go return those to.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
sure.
two different worlds. So like the people that's buying the GRs, they don't buy the GRs to sell the GRs like talking about it. Not saying that it ain't nobody out there selling GRs because it is. But those people not even thinking that far because they done bought so many.
Mm,
And they don't even have a chance. They can't take that many back. The people that's like selling, usually you'll go on Facebook, they got the Jubilees for $140. I mean,
mm,
come on. I mean, it's just a dead giveaway right off the bat.
right.
But but those are the people that they just go on Facebooks and they have their little websites and stuff that they sell at and different stuff like that because they buying in bulks. So they can't really take them back to the stores. But the people that's selling the Grateful Deads or the Chunky Donkeys or the I don't know the are the ones the board of governors, the ones that Unloved showed yesterday, where it's only 88 pairs. They get the exclusive stuff, and those are the ones that they really try to mess over people with. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Because
mm-hmm.
I mean,
True.
I don't mess with nobody but GOAT.
Mm,
Yeah.
And I know it's not a perfect system, but they have the more um, strict legit check kind of goes through from my understanding. Then
mm,
StockX, no knock against them. I have sold on StockX, but you know, I tell anybody if anybody call me and it's a shoe that I don't have, and it's nobody that's within my little small circle of shoe people that I really trust,
mm-hmm.
go and nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
I mean that's just how I feel. Not saying there's something wrong with eBay. Not saying there's something wrong with StockX because my bro sell on eBay. Swagoo just said he sold something on eBay, and it's not that I just like I said I just have trust issues. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
just got bad
Yeah.
trust issues.
Like
What up,
like
JJ?
J Jeff was good. Like E Money said, anything after release day is a gamble. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You really taking a chance after release day. LaShawn, where that company go? There it go. The buyer would say the sneaker was fake to get the refund, put the fakes in the box and send them back to you. I had somebody try to get out on me like that on eBay, but tell you the way around that. And eBay encourages you to do this. They don't publicize it and stuff like that, but video document all of your transactions
Mm,
and make the disclaimer in your description. All purchases and transactions are video documented to combat chargebacks and scammers.
Mm.
That way, when you
golly.
do, yeah, that's on
Whew.
all of my eBay listings. So when you do sell something on eBay, also what I do, I have these little security stickers. I take the insoles out of the shoes and put the security sticker on the bottom side of the insoles. That way, if you do try to send the shoe back to me and I take that insole out, that sticker ain't there, I know
Mm.
you up to no good. I even hide them in
Mm,
the sides of the shoes, like on Yeezys, where you had it on the 350 V2s, where you
go
had that
flat.
little piece that lifts up.
Mm-hmm.
I put them back there. Like it's all different types of things that you can do to protect yourself as a seller on eBay that you wouldn't even just normally think about. Like
That's crazy.
I done called a few people like that. Oh man, you sold me some fake shoes. I done got the shoe back. It's a completely different shoe. send the video over to eBay. They review the video footage. Now, the person that tried to scam me,
Blocked from
you
first fine.
yeah, you completely banned from buying on eBay. They completely banned your entire account.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, invest in a black light.
Amir is the GOAT, is what he is. Tech Squad GOAT in the building. Homie is dropping gems. Black out. KikSquad TV.
Get y'all black light, man. Get y'all black light. Don't play. Don't trust nobody. Don't buy shoes off the streets. If I'm gonna tell you, and I tell everybody this all the time, if it sounds like it's too good of a deal, it's too good of a deal. Don't listen.
Yeah.
Don't get up in the people's stores. Man, I'm on hard times, bro. You know, man, I'm finna lose everything, bro. So I just want to go ahead and let these off-white go for 300. Like I'm just going for anything. Bro, you give me an 800, bro. You can get them, bro. Don't fall. Ain't nobody. I'm gonna tell you, ain't nobody out here your friends.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not
Nobody-
even y'all. I don't even know y'all for real. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no deals. It ain't no deals out here, y'all. I'm telling you this right now.
I'm just playing.
Take it from somebody that know, man. It ain't nobody out here talking about I'm cutting you. I'm gonna cut you a deal this time. No, it ain't no. They cutting you some fakes. That's what they cutting you some fakes. I'm just being honest. I mean, like if this ain't your best friend and you know for a fact that you know they got the shoes from X, Y, and Z, and now that person may be serious, but somebody Joe Blow down the street that don't even know you talking about, bro. Look, I'm on Facebook, bro, because man, I'm just you know what I'm saying. But on Goat and StockX, they going for $800. But you telling me you gonna look out for me this time and give me
right. And try to be like, hurry up and buy it. Like you already know. You already know.
I'm talking about finesse. That's what he's doing. He's trying to finesse.
Hurry up and buy.
Don't let him do it.
Okay, so we got this question from BX that said, what is the QR code on Nike boxes for? And to be completely honest, before we talk about that, I don't know that I've ever scanned a QR code.
Yeah, when you scan it, it brings up the product information on
the shoe.
Like on the shoe.
All right, we're gonna test this out.
But like E Money said, that QR code was compromised before Nike even got it out good. Because like I've seen some real versus fake videos on YouTube. Dude scan the authentic joint, it brought up all the product information. He scanned the joint he got from Ling Ling and they cousins, and that joint popped up all the product.
Not Ling Ling.
I mean, because everyone that I scan, every one of them that I scan, bro. I mean, it just brings me to the same spot. Like, I mean,
yeah, this one bringing me to telling me I need to work out.
Sport page.
Yeah, it's telling me to work out, and I ain't with it.
Same thing.
It said to work out.
It showed me all workout clothes, and listen,
That's what
I came in a 2021 tubby. I'ma leave out.
Yeah, like when you scan it, it's supposed to like okay. So
try another one
with my Samsung. If I scan it with my Samsung, it takes me straight to Google. Like it does a Google search, and it pulls up none but the product information.
Same thing.
I've never scanned it with my iPhone.
Enable location, allow the same exact spot.
Look,
same exact spot.
It's telling me if she can work out, you can.
Yes.
That's what it's saying.
Same page.
Are you scanning it in the app, or you scanning it from the actual QR reader on
I'm
the phone?
scanning from the QR on my phone, and this is the second box.
Yeah, that joint tripping.
It's telling me to work out. Look.
Yeah. Same thing. I mean, every QR code I scan, it sends me to the same spot.
And that's on this is on a pair of this. I think it's the Supernova 90s, and then I scan
the Jordan 4s that come out at the end of the month.
And my mochas. Well, in hindsight, it was a cool idea.
Hold on, another stunt alert, bro. What did you just say?
I just scanned the Jordan 4s that come out at the end of the month.
You might as well go ahead and show us those.
At this point,
you might as well go ahead and show us
that I had right here.
The Slice Flex.
Period.
The Starfish, the Starfish joints. I mean, y'all know, man.
I just scanned the one that come out at the end of the month. You know what I'm saying?
Dropping this week.
Okay, but look at this camera quality though.
Hello.
Well, you know,
Okay,
courtesy
I
of,
might
you
have to
know,
give me a cam link.
y'all see it, man. Definitely a dope shoe, man. Dope shoe. Don't sleep on
Okay.
this joint, y'all. Ladies, don't sleep. This the wifey pair, of course. Got to keep the wifey lace.
Grab your, if you love hip hop.
You know.
All right, that's enough of you. I'll get you on out of there.
Yeah. And then like with that, they used to have it on eBay to where you could scan that QR code, but they changed it back to just a regular barcode, and it would bring up like the product on a.
Kim, you about to go in time out for that one, Kim.
Hey, don't do that.
She said, "Little baby shoe."
Hey, man.
Let me go back to that
Let me
comment.
wear that 4.5, man. That's 6.
4.5.
Yeah, 4.5 in men's and a 6 in women's.
I don't think I ever been a 4.5. I think I skipped right over that to an 8.
She got them little bitty joints.
She a little bitty.
Swagger was still, bro.
My
See
comment
what
is on
Swagger
load.
said?
Hold on, my comment's still trying to load.
Stupid.
Swagger crazy.
With the ninja stores. Hold on, wait. Look.
Hey, I got some throwing stars around here somewhere. I think they packed up.
Where Natural Coconut? She ain't even in here to defend herself.
She was up there.
Tile sizes.
I think she looking at it on the TV. That's why she can't.
Yeah, them fours do look pretty clean. They make me wanna. It made me wanna. You don't wanna.
Yeah, man, don't sleep. I'm gonna drop a video later on this week. Drop a video. Man, I seen
back up in the lab. He gonna be back up in the lab.
Yeah. I shot the video today on the votes. I finally got a chance to see them joints in hand, them, and I got the grade. I try to think about you now, D. Reed, whenever I go up in there. I touched the guy. I told him to bring me out grade school
That's
and the
right.
men's side so I could see both of them.
Come on now.
Side by side. And I can say, man, they're pretty dope. They're pretty dope.
Oh,
I
you
like
like
them
trash
more.
can water.
I
Oh,
like
because
them more that I done seen them in hand now.
Okay.
Definitely like
What that leather feel like.
Thank you.
the leather on the men's pair. I'm gonna say it's kind of like in between the mochas and I'm gonna say the midnight navies because it's still a soft leather. Like it's not stiff, but it's not like super tumble or nothing. You know what I mean?
It's like is it like a more of a rawhide leather, like
yeah,
kind of like on the Lucky Green ones?
I didn't touch. That's like one of the only shoes I probably didn't touch by choice this year. But I could say something like the Royal Toes, maybe. Like a little bit softer than the Royal Toes, kind of like that. And the grade school pair off looks, it looked like it's almost like the midnight navy straight leather, crap leather, or whatever. But whenever you feel it, it don't. No, but listen to me. It don't feel that bad. You see what I'm saying? Like you could tell the difference between the men and the grade school. You can. I'm not gonna front.
Like I'm gonna head out.
But
I don't have time for what they're doing to me.
But it's not as bad as the Midnight Neighbors. Not even close. Not even close. It's not even close.
Hey y'all, shout out to the 41 people that are in the chat this evening. Shout outs to you all. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't commented all night, hit us with that hashtag KikSquad TV in the comments just to let me know you're here. This is, I don't want no ghost watchers now. Y'all gonna have to give me something. You're gonna have to comment. Look, they always do the small feet game wrong.
I know. And
Y'all
that's
better start stuffing y'all toe boxes with some socks.
They don't want to give us no good. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
This some ain't that some bullshit?
Typewriter E, what's good, bro?
Nah.
Typewriter E.
Good.
Yeah, man.
He said both.
It's still a cop. It's still a cop.
I think
and they gave you the extra laces. They took care of the grade school on these joints. It wasn't as bad.
I think I'm gonna pass because it's like it's a couple of shoes I got my eye on for February, so I'd rather just pass on them. Don't do no shoes in January if I could help it.
So you're not doing no shoes in January?
I didn't say that. I retracted my statement.
January 14th is about to get real.
It's dunk heaven, but I'm gonna need a whole bunch of assists, layups, tag team. Everybody come out for those because I am not. Yeah,
it's about to get real.
Right.
And I know. Yeah, because they got so many dunks dropping. That's what she talking about, y'all.
So we got the UNLV, we got the black and white, we got the what's that gray pair? Like that white and gray. Is that bass gray?
Bass gray.
Yeah.
And then we got the other one, which is called some kind of like what they say, football turf gray or something like that. It was another high. It was a bass gray and another one.
Hold on, I can tell you real quick.
You talking about? Are you talking about the women's version?
Well, the other one is the women's exclusive. They're calling that one a gray too, but it's like almost like a baby bluish, like a real soft blue.
And then what was the other low? Because I said the black,
white, red and gray one.
Yeah, that's UNLV.
The red and gray is the UNLVs.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
And then
the black and white one, the red and gray one. You had the baby blue and white one.
Oh, with the gold. No, the white, the gold, and the UNC, like the yellow. It's on the Nike on the back.
Yeah,
need them.
And then you had the vast gray ones was a high. Then you had those pink, like those light blue colorways. Actually, that was a high too.
And I don't know if y'all seen this, but they actually got a Hyper Royal and black pair. It was on Soul Links.
No, I didn't see.
I meant to send it to you, D Reed, but now I gotta go for I need the Hyper Royal and the blacks.
Right.
I need that. They probably drop on probably that week of Valentine's Day. I like those. They got a snap on the tongue, like right here. It's like a heart, and then when you open it up, it says like "Be Mine" or something like that. I think that's dope.
You've been talking about them Air Maxes for a minute.
I have. Sis. I might get those.
I know you've been talking about them for a minute, man. I'm gonna go for you for them.
Hello. Okay, what y'all think about the All-Star Jordan 1 mids? I don't think I know what you're talking about.
I don't know, man. They kind of funny looking. I mean, they dope. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, right? Everybody missed out on the Pandas, slept on the Pandas, and then you got the OG black and white pair that everybody wanted prior to the Pandas. You know what I'm saying? And because I don't think the Panda really had like much extended sizes. I can't remember the sizes though. It might have been. And now at this point, we dying for a black and white Jordan 1. Think about the 2017 pack. We dying for that all white or that all black Jordan 1 that we all kind of just beat up probably. I wish I would have got either one of them, but so that All-Star one, everybody is kind of hyped about. I just wish they wouldn't have made it like that patent leather looking material. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a special material, so it kind of got that shine to it. So I don't know, but yeah, Swag.
Go ahead. I'm
gonna keep the votes. Go ahead.
E Money is like the king of fours. He got every single four you could ever think of. It's crazy. He even got ones. I feel like he brought them out on a Who Has the Heat, and they was like, oh man, I can't remember what material what they was, but they was crazy. I was like, that is crazy. Cement 3, are they coming or is it some BS.com? It's probably gonna be some BS. It's probably gonna be some BS because the official images haven't released on that sneaker yet, so I don't think Cement 3s. No, wait.
Yeah, the 4s.
Well, he said Cement 3s. So now I'm like, what is he talking about? The Denver Nugget joints. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
I think he meant the 4s though.
Yeah, those are a must for me. Who going for them Rush Hour Jordan 1 lows? Why do I know which ones he's talking about? I'm not about to play with you. I'm not about to play with you. Oh, when you walk by,
a lot of people going for them joints, bro.
Talking sweet and looking fine. Yeah, I need those.
I think a lot of people going for them joints.
But yo,
I think
Mig
so.
said last night, he said them booby tassel booby tassels.
Oh shit. Right.
Yeah, I hope they're not a ridiculous price either. I need a cool little 140 on them or something because I be paying no premium prices. Yeah, the booby tassel one low. See,
Period.
That's what they're calling them joints, man. I mean, I just think, I think them gonna be like a dope shooter, just kind of like sits, like a case or something, No,
what they
'cause
dropped the prices to on the Yeezy 500? What they dropped the price to?
Listen, anytime the Yeezy drop his prices, I am here for all of
Would
it.
say it's a blessing.
Period.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
mean, it's
I'm
blessed.
with it.
Doesn't work that way. Things are different in the making of it. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, probably the
240.
B-Day Maxi. I think
240.
that's like the Yeezy 700 Sun.
On the 5, I thought the 500s was 200. I could
But
be
when
wrong.
they didn't they used to be 250 or 225 or something? I don't know because I don't have no 500s.
Me neither. But I thought the 500 utility blacks, I think they was $200.
200.
Oh, so what they going down to then?
Unless he talking about the 700s
Yeah, I think
dropping
he's
down
talking
to
about the
240.
700.
Oh, gotcha.
Now, if he
Yeah.
talking about the
Said my
700s,
bad,
Yeah,
then,
700.
okay,
They
okay.
down to 240.
Now,
Which
now that I probably would have bought a bunch of them. I'm glad he just doing it because I probably would have went 700 crazy for a while there.
Let me see.
this colorway that he doing it on,
That yellow, is that the yellow and
The
orange
Sun.
colorway
I
and
think it's
stuff?
the Sun.
Yeah, the Pikachu joints.
You like them, Ray? I ain't crazy.
I do. I like them.
She said he said the Pikachu joint.
I
Yeah,
like
the
them.
Pikachu joints.
They probably gonna look
Them
better in
joints dope.
hand because every time they come out with a mock-up, it don't never look how it do in hand. And for the
I
most part,
hate
they
the
look
way Yeezy mock-ups
yeah.
look. They get on my
For the most
nerves.
part, they look fire in hand though.
Quick
We
question.
sitting up there like, that might be a dope shoe.
Yeah.
I just want them to keep that same energy on the restocks. Go ahead, restock them wave runners for 240.
Literally, because I need it in the worst way. Because I'm not paying resale. They like
Man.
$600 resale.
Yeah, them joints crazy.
Oh Lord. Don't
Which
get me
album is Baby Doll on?
Who?
started. Probably Baby Doll's on Rainbow, I think.
That's my song.
Yeah, I like that. I like that song. I don't know. For me, I can listen to unfortunately, I can listen to every single album straight through because that's how big of a fan I am. But
Circles. I love
don't get me started. But I would say, oh my God, now I'm blanking on the album, but the one that had 4th of July and Breakdown, all that stuff on there. That's my favorite album. I'm gonna tell you in a minute because I'll be forgetting the names of the albums, but y'all gonna say I ain't a real fan. Still can't do mids. That's unfortunate, bro.
Listen, if they fire, it don't matter. And
Like,
those
this is the
men
thing.
give it to me.
This is y'all
Baby,
need
get it, Johnny.
take mids for what they is, man. They mids. Like, it ain't no OG. You can't hold the mids to an OG high standard, Chino. Like, whenever you get something like this, you can't be like, hey, bro, this is a grail. This joint here's a grail. Like, I'm gonna hold on to this joint forever. That's not they made this joint so you can hold on to your Chicago forever. And rock this joint. Keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a whole beater. I call it a beater rotation of mids. It's just like whenever I feel like going on some Jordan 1s and I'm just running around and I don't want to put on my OG highs, I throw on my mids. And I rock.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy though is for the longest back in the day, you didn't even get a Jordan 1 high OG.
Right.
You got straight up mids.
All the time. And I think that was, I can't remember who that was. I think that was Be Easy that had these joints up on that review that day.
Yeah, he did.
These joints right here. It's one of my favorite mids. Like, bro, I remember I copped these joints. Bro, these joints fire.
It's levels to a sneakerhead.
I'm talking about I rock them joints hard.
Also, VA to Vegas, I will say every time the Wave Runners restock, I can never get my size. I'm a 9, but I have to get a 9.5 with Yeezys because I have to get a half size up. And I'm telling you, the last time they restocked, as soon as I got my access to go in and get my shoes, like the 9s and the 9.5s were already gone. So I would say I think it's just because I'm never able to get them when they drop.
And,
That's
and
it.
I'm gonna say VA. I mean, every time I put them in the cart, I said I'm not finna buy these shoes for no 300.
No, 300. That too. I'm not even gonna lie.
I
That
regret
too.
it. I do. I regret it.
I
I
do
do
too.
regret it at this point in hindsight. But at the time, I put that joint in the cart. I'm good. Nah, I'm
This
not.
year, 2021,
Yeah.
for 240.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 per it up. No, I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, of course, you know what I'm saying. My bag a little different too, though. So, I mean, you maybe put the shoe on the other foot this year or last year or something. I might still would buy the shoe at 300, but at the time, $300. Like, nah. I was just getting my feet wet. Like you trying to bust me across my head, and I'm just kind of starting to get into
To the White Meat Show. Rest in peace to what's his name?
I'm
So
good.
no, nobody.
What up, Charles?
A fresh culture. He's not here tonight. He's from Chicago. Now I lived in Chicago, but not from Chicago.
Yeah, Fresh Culture's on a plane getting flued out.
Safe travels to bro. With the he got on the denims. Y'all seen that picture?
Yep, he sure did.
He got on the denims flying out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
I said that too, but on the 4th restock, I was like, I have to have them. See, and $300.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I had multiple opportunities.
I literally was sitting there like, that's $300 plus tax was like $19.50.
It just wasn't in my sneaker.
That's $350. Like, no, I can't do it. I'm trying to get a steal and a deal.
And then another thing too, I mean, it just seemed like every time the wave runners would restock, it would be bad timing for me because I try to stay close to my sneaker budget, and and it just kind of jumped. It was like,
I need to start having a budget.
Speaking of budgets, y'all knew what my topics was gonna be, didn't y'all? Because y'all just segueing real smooth like butter on what sneaker that had real good leather. The navies, y'all just smooth. The Midnight Navy. He said, I got to collab with TJ. Oh yeah, that's what's up. We love them.
Fire.
And for everybody in the chat that doesn't know who a Fresh Culture is, he is a part of the KikSquad. His description to his channel is down in my description box below. He does have his clothing line, which is a Fresh Culture, and he does have some really dope stuff. So make sure to check him out on Instagram as well as YouTube.
Yes,
really dope. Wave runners, blade runners, slave runners.
Not slave runners. Not slave runners.
He copping for 240. He copping anything, everything.
Yeah, especially Yeezy, because you know what? They comfortable now. I tell you, you pay for some comfort.
But you don't want one of the most comfortable silhouettes because you got to go up a full size.
Yeah.
See, what you're not gonna do be out here in the streets like that. Because listen, like 1127 would say, bless your feet with something, okay? Yeah, I'm not going up no full size. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Nah.
So it's just an extra half a size from what you usually get.
That's a whole size already, then, because I'm already getting a half size in Yeezys to begin with, plus another half. That's 2 halves. That makes a whole.
Hey, you gotta do it.
With you.
You gotta do it.
So they make 2 whole sizes.
Yeah, we're talking sneaker budgets. We're talking sneaker budgets now, because what I'm not gonna do is pay $300 for a size 11.
Hey man.
Oh my god.
I would say in terms of a sneaker budget in 2020, it depended on the month whether or not I had a budget, because I feel like in my mind I had my budget of what I was going to pay each month, but then you would have a shop drop, for example, which would be a month before the actual release of a sneaker, or you had an Air Max 90 to come out, and you know a lot of times with like the Air Max 90s or the Jordan 1 lows, you don't get that much time ahead to know that the sneaker is coming out. It just say boom and drop on your lap. Yeah. So I think for me, it was hard. It's just hard to have a foolproof sneaker budget because you just never know what's coming out sometimes. And then also, if I say, okay, my sneaker budget is going to be $500 for the month, what if I have extra money left over at the end of like, or close to the end of the month? I might do a reach back, or I might go to the Nike outlet and buy a couple shoes, because even though y'all see Jordans and Yeezys and stuff on my channel, I go into the Nike outlet a lot and I buy a lot of just regular sneakers. Like I love just getting, Air Max 200s or Prestos, for example. Like I just like a good sale on a dope shoe, especially if the colorway is good and it's comfortable. So it's like, I kind of go back and forth on having a sneaker budget. I have some sort of threshold. And if I go over it, I'm not going to go over it too much because I know then I'm going to recoup for the next month. So that's he said no budget because I take L's all damn day.
Oh my gosh.
But see, me being a sneakerhead, and for y'all that don't know this, looking at the stream, these shoes behind me is my wife's shoes. So I'm buying shoes for me and I'm buying shoes for her. So I do have a budget, but I do have a separate budget for reach back. Like I got a reach back budget that I try to stay within that, that little realm of I'm not going over this limit. And then I have my actual, like I like to not go over, say, 2 shoes a month.
Is she laughing because she know you lying, or is she laughing at a comment?
I'm laughing at these comments.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I try to stay up under that. I mean, which not saying that I don't try for more shoes, and I
right.
Not the rollover minutes.
Not the rollover.
But the shock drops. See, the shock drops go toward the February budget if I hit it in January. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I try not to, and then sometimes it make room for something else, right?
Right.
Shoot, I didn't get the turbo greens because of a sneaker budget. Shoot, I wish I didn't have one then. I was like, and I can't get the turbo greens and the black cement, so I'm gonna have to choose between these two. I chose the black cement.
That'd be me all day.
You know what I'm
every month.
Black cements. Nah.
Yeah, that's how I am. Like I kind of try to go month to month, gauging what's dropping that month, and I make my choices like either or. You can get this one, but you can't get that one. Right. But y'all seen, all 3 of y'all seen what that list look like.
Right. The grocery list, like you got 10 kids.
That's just J's alone. That ain't including my Air Max ones and all this other stuff that's dropping.
It's crazy.
Collabs, so on and so forth.
I want to shout out Tonette really quickly because she actually does have a clothing line, which is the Thrifty Sneakerhead. So I don't have my shirt. I have 2 shirts actually that are upstairs. But she is Thrifty Sneakerhead on Instagram. So please make sure to follow her. She has this whole saying, look fly responsibly, which I really love because on my channel, I try to show y'all the really good deals that I get on sneakers and clothes. So I really love her clothing brand because I feel like that's me to a T. Like, yeah, you may see like Jordans and things like that are new releases, but again, I like to go and get a really good deal, at the Nike outlet and things like that. So shout out to her. She is also my sorority sister. So, it is nothing but love on my channel. I just wanted to shout her out really quickly.
Yes, sir.
She dropped the link too, so y'all can check it out.
Oh, sweet. Good.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good looking out.
She got a wrench? Yeah, she got a wrench.
Yeah, she got a wrench. She got a wrench. I gave out some wrenches today. Tony and my wallet need to be put in time out for real.
Yeah, and I try to stick to it. Not saying that it works out in the perfect world every month because the way they've been slapping us across the head, sometimes you get more. But I'm gonna say that my wife is more laid back and stick harder to the budget than I do. She'd be like, "Nah, I pass. Like I'm good on that." So she'd be like, "You go ahead, you do you." She give me that chance to be able to do that. But
hey, what up, Prodigy? Thanks for stopping through.
It's just hard for me to choose because if I want something, I want it. So
Like,
it's for me to be like, okay, I got to do either or. It's just there's no middle ground with me. Either I want it or I don't.
Right. I got you.
I'm
I got
and
you.
then on the back end, I'm gonna say, well, see, I wanted it.
But see, like,
It's my justification. I wanted it.
but see, like my want, whenever I want something, if I miss out, I'm reaching back, I'm grabbing it. I'm not gonna miss it. You feel what I'm saying? But whenever I be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm kind of on the fence. If I hit, cool. If I don't hit, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably won't reach back now. I may regret it later on down the road. Who knows? But at the moment, I'm like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like these, like them Hyper Royal ones, April 17th. Who wants some? Like, I'm a size 13. Like, I need them shoes. And if I miss out, I will be on GOAT the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need them in my, but you know, the UNC joints, I like them. I'm gonna go for them. But if I miss out, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? But them Hyper Royals, who want it? Who want it? I'm like Bruce Lee on that.
Money, I don't got that kind of money that y'all got over there. You got that other kind of bread.
Right.
I'm in.
But see the reach back.
Did you watch that recent episode? Even the guests, all of Dunks and Air Maxes and doggone what Tokyo Made's Air Max versus the animal print Air Max. Yeah.
His lane is over here, and I'm all the way over there. I'm out the picture.
Right.
He ain't even in the same spectrum.
No way.
And that's another thing, you know. I mean, we take so. I mean, that's why I say I go for way more shoes than I actually get. Take a lot of it.
Money got God money. Facts.
But you know, but be easy though. Like my wife, she tell me that like these votes, she was like, man, you need to get them. That'll be a good shoe for you to have in your collection. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go check them out. See what these joints hitting for. Them joints hitting though. I'm gonna tell you, I'm glad they put the sail tongue with the sail midsole. That brought that shoe together. Now I don't know where they got the Rain Man suit tag from, but you know, other than that, joint look like a Missy Elliott jacket from back in the 90s.
See, here you go.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know where they got that tag there from, but I'm telling you though, man. But overall, though, them folks, I kind of like them. I do. I got a fire reach back finna come up too, man. I think I'm gonna have to go reach back. You know what I'm saying? Do that Odell Beckham joint. That's what Swagoo said.
Yes, sis, we know. Hey, you got a lot of heat, and when you say you want something, you definitely gonna give it. We already know the drill.
Then pop up on Instagram with 10 shoes in one picture.
In one pic.
Like, oh,
everything gotta ride today.
Yeah, man. I mean, but sneakers dish out so many L's, man. They make you go for so many shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you a week that bust my budget wide open this last year. I hit the 2 Fire Red 4s, the Off-White 5s, and there was another shoe that week too. Something else. I hit like 3 shoes that week. I was like, golly, like there go the budget. Budget blew out the water again. But you know, it was all must cops though.
Yeah. James, listen, I just paid retail. That's it.
I can't say that.
What up, Mike?
That's it.
I paid that resale.
I've been very fortunate.
I paid that resale.
How y'all feel about Sakai Frags? Need.
I mean, but I always ask myself whenever I see the Sakai's, is this the one that I'm gonna raise the Dukes up on? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that the one? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm because I really want like an all black Sakai that I could wear.
I ain't waiting. You can wear this joint.
But
Hey,
this
you got
Navy
some
blue and
skies
white.
on, D-Reed?
but see, this one might not be the Dukes because the resale value might be too high, big brother. I might be like,
Okay.
oh, good on
Look,
that.
them joints coming right in the collection to sit beside them fragment threes.
That joint got that little frag stamp right there, bro. Hey, all I'm saying is, them joints trash, can, water. Let's keep them joints around. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep that resale value down low, man. Everybody, whenever anybody, for the, let me see what we got. 43.
Hey, look, it's a Sakai. You can forget that.
For the 43
You can,
people up in here, if I can have y'all support, if anybody ever asks y'all about how them Sakai's look that's coming out, you tell them, man, them joints trash, can.
can't stand Swagoo.
If we can spread that love right there, maybe they won't have no resale value. And we might be good. At least on the reach back.
Thanks, Mike. You can go to sneakermess.com and copy one. She does custom, so you can get whatever color you want and whatever. She even got silver and gold, so she got the shiny material, everything. So check out sis, Black women owned business.
Storm said it, man. Look, the key is Flex app. The key to the Flex app is about having 500,000 to a million lifetime points. Sheesh.
Yeah, that's crazy. So why my kids pinky flog up like that when you throw
Because
this
I'm gonna poke you in the eye with that joint.
pink.
That's why.
Pinky, man. It's pinky.
Pink.
They must call for me. I
You
don't
know.
even know when they drop, but I got a fit already.
I ain't lying though. Them joints
Them
fire.
joints is
For real.
absolute must have.
Yeah, they fire.
Them joints is-
Yeah, they fire Tisha.
Yeah.
Tisha gonna be like, it's cool if I don't get him, I'ma just
Man.
go stock
She,
it.
no, if she want them, she gonna get them.
Yeah,
Right.
Right.
Don't
That's
you worry.
And the whole reseller, that's a whole topic for next week, y'all. Come next week and we'll talk about it.
Mhm.
Resellers.
Topic for next week.
Resellers know me. I can't talk about resellers.
Everybody entitled to their opinion, bro.
Nah, I'm just messing with you. I'm ready. I want what time
If
is
you're
it?
not in that
I
bracket,
mean, but
you
some
know,
people already said they don't mind. Like, see, don't bother me because I can hustle to get my shoes. So it is what it is.
What time is it? Have y'all seen Power? Oh my bad.
Nope.
Open it.
I'm out.
Golly.
Get on everything on Flex. Oh.
I'm trying to be like Kim.
Good up there.
Trying to be like Kim.
dude.
Right, I want to be like Kim when I grow up.
Tell you.
Yeah. Those $100 gift cards coming. Man. I need a $100 gift card.
Man.
All I can do is get the little $5 gift card.
Man, what $100 gift cards at, man? I need to
I
get
don't
in
know.
there.
E-Money said
Oh,
$100 gift cards
well,
coming.
don't be looking for no $100 gift card raffle over here because I ain't got it.
I saw
Shit, I ain't even get it.
there needs to be more episodes. True story, man. True story. That's on fire, bro.
Oh my
I
God.
heard-
That was the season
I don't
finale.
even watch it.
Have you watched it yet, sis?
Yes, sir.
That's on fire.
I
Golly.
said, oh, y'all can't walk off like that. Come on back.
Got your swagger on checking now. Hey.
What are you sending you? We want to know.
Swagoo is stupid. I just want you to know. I just want you to know. He is
Oh
stupid.
man, I don't know if this joint gonna show up on the phone, man. Let me see.
Oh, so the key is to buy $100 gift card to pump your flex points up. I
Right.
might do that.
Gotcha.
I need to get up on there. I like that show.
That joint ain't gonna show up on this joint. Let me see.
Ooh, just don't no gay shit. Hold on.
What?
He said,
He said that's my kicks when he pull up to the plug. He gonna put a voodoo
Not a
hex on.
voodoo hex.
"Oh man, that dude crazy, man."
That dude funnier than funny.
He said, "When you hit up the plug, mother sucker."
You ruined the show for me. Hey, we be dropping all smart stuff. Now I'm not the smart person, but I'll give them the platform to drop the smart stuff because you look, I'm here dropping the clever hints with the eBay, $100 gift cards to boost your point. How many points do you get? You can get them.
I mean, that's
Until you have enough points. Yeah, I know. I ain't never gonna have enough points because I be trading mine in for the craziest stuff.
And I mean, just the thing, I mean, just you know, I mean, do they give you more? You can get $100 gift card on the Flex app. You won't see them until you have enough points.
E-money, I'll be too late. Every time they restock them joints, I'll be too late to grab one.
Yeah, that's true.
And they hit me with that. They will be available in 26 days. I'm like, man,
Ooh,
I got time to be sitting here waiting on y'all to restock.
right.
Uh,
At least they tell you when.
Yeah, Kim, you got me beat.
I mean, I'm just
See,
I'm
let's
about to
see.
be at 300,000, but on one phone and then on the other phone, I'm about to be at. Let me see,
at what point do you get the $100?
200,000.
I probably
Let me
never.
see what I
Try
cashed
to-
in some of my point stuff.
I'm about the same then.
I'm on. Let's see.
What you
I
feel
got
how many points you got?
62. I had 136, but
No, what's your lifetime points though?
136. I'll never
That's
hit on the
it?
Flex app.
No,
I'll never hit on the Flex app.
that's your
Really.
lifetime, or you don't ever hit on Flex.
She said
I never-
136,000.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
mean, that's a couple releases. That ain't bad.
I mean, but y'all also know, like, not most, but like I also have gotten lucky with the sneakers app. So a
Right,
lot of times it's like, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Once you get to 500,000, watch how much you start hitting. I don't know, man. I don't be liking to talk about my Flex app numbers.
But your stuff, it gotta be crazy. Tell us what's your number?
I'm over a million.
Probably a million. Yeah.
I'm
You
over
over
a
what?
million. I'm over a million.
Look at her face.
I was disgusted. I'm sorry.
Ew, that made my stomach hurt.
I was quite disgusted.
She said, "Ooh, how much?"
That's what
She looked like she had a boo boo after that. She like, "Ugh." That made my stomach hurt. He need to be sliding some points over here. Is what he need to be doing.
Wait, is that an option?
Like, how you got a million
See,
points?
they done set it up. I mean, they done set it up now where like if you win, you gotta put it on that particular account and stuff, So I'd be like,
Yep.
around.
Okay, Be Easy said, "What's the most you ever spent on shoe for resale?" That's easy, 0. Zilch.
Period.
About
Zilch.
a little over 7 something.
What was the shoe?
I done did it a couple times though.
Mm.
But you basically probably made your money back in some sort of way.
Yeah, I mean, I reached because the bread toes was a reach back for me. I'm gonna tell you, boy. See, wifey wanted these joints late.
Mm-hmm.
These joints, it wasn't cheap either.
Mm.
I mean,
Now, which ones was those? Because my eyes be getting messed up with all these Yeezys.
Sesame chicken.
Sesame's from back in the day.
Oh, okay.
And they got some.
Somebody said, "Where do you live, South Dakota?"
Who he asking that?
Talking to Kim.
Oh, okay.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie, Storm. Like, even when I was in Louisiana, I would hit every weekend on the Flex app,
Oh,
and that's because I'm in the same boat as my kids. I'm over a million lifetime points on my account.
But I'm gonna tell y'all, man.
I'm actually closer to. I got a quarter left to go, and I'll be at that 2 mark.
See,
So, yeah.
Take me now. Y'all give me some points, please.
Like,
my two accounts together is about to touch
take me now.
1,000.
Lock me up.
I'm telling
Say
you,
throw away the keys.
the key to the Flex app, y'all. Listen, gonna drop a gem.
Jeez.
The key to the Flex app is finding the right
Store.
recipe.
And store.
Finding the right recipe. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the person, like, okay, like let's say me and Amir both wear 13, right? So I'm battling Amir for my size 13. But Amir might put 13 on Champs, but he might put a 10 on Foot Locker. And he might put a 9 on excuse me, on foot action. So
Mhm.
whenever you be taking your L's all the time on Flex app, move your numbers around a little bit to find that right recipe. And along
Yeah,
with moving the numbers around, change stores. Don't mind taking that little ride sometime. Don't continue to get beat across the head for your 3,000 points and what it
because
is,
I'm that person
4,500
punching you.
points every week.
Right.
You
I'm
know
that
what I'm saying?
person punching you in the forehead because you too
Don't,
stubborn to
don't,
move.
don't continue to keep getting hit like that. You know what I'm saying? Move them
But I
numbers
only
around.
got one size. Y'all going for multiple sizes.
Mm-hmm.
But just listen, sis.
I can move it
Move
around the
them around a
store.
little bit. Change stores. Remember, if you pick, let's say you pick Chicago as your number one store, uh, you know, wherever else, Green Bay as your number two store, and Maine as your number three store, and you took a L, change it.
Mm.
Green Bay is your number one store this time. You see what I'm doing? See what I'm doing different? Change your number one stores around to find that right recipe to where you can get your size. You see
Gotcha.
what I'm saying? That
Okay,
matters.
so they take. So what you're telling me is they go in order by what I put.
That's how it rolls downhill. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
okay, boom. Okay, you let's say your first store you take an L on, they're gonna roll you to that second store, but you getting leftovers on in a certain sense as it goes downhill. You feel what I'm saying? But whenever you find that right recipe, like Chef Curry last night for that 62,
Mm.
whenever you find that right recipe, then
Look, like that little that little honeycomb hideout me and you were sharing.
you see what I'm saying? Like me and Amir knew our recipes, and on them recipes, I mean, we don't take L's. Flex app coming through,
I
like I
still don't take L's. Like
flex flex app coming
I could
through
go
that
either way.
clutch.
I mean, I would agree with that recipe though, because the times that I have hit on Flex, I always go at the mall. It's actually probably the one that's furthest for me, but it's a mall that in my opinion, is a mall that like a lot of people don't frequent because it's kind of like just out in the boonies. So anytime, like, I mean, Jubilees, denims, which I didn't go pick up. And there was another shoe. Oh, and I think the mochas, and I'm like, I feel like I just found that recipe of like every time I go for that store, put that as my number one and a nine, I either hit on that or like end up with two shoes and it'd be different locations, but I always end up hitting on that one location. Now, the issue for me is I don't want to drive 40 minutes to go get the shoes.
Mm-hmm.
So it has to be something that I really, really would want to make that drive. Because sis be yawning trying to drive all the way out to Timbuktu,
Amir, what's my loot?
Hmm. all over
America.
all over eastern
At least,
and southern Louisiana,
at least 5 hours.
southeastern and southern
On a normal
Louisiana.
release day, I'm gonna drive at least. I'm telling you, my wife rode with me one day, and she said, "I ain't riding with you no more." Like, you tripping?
Look,
What?
I might be gone for about 2-3 hours.
You got to pack in some
I
sandwiches.
I done called it's been times I done called him. Look, I'm coming from New Orleans. He going to New Orleans,
Mm.
I'm making a loop. I'm talking about loop.
and that ain't he just not through a quarter of his day. I'm going home for the day. I done picked up my 10 pairs.
Mm.
I'm out.
Y'all making me sleepy just
I
thinking
done,
about
I done
that.
took a 2 hour ride to go pick up shoes. I'm talking about one way 2 hours.
Mm.
There you go.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Yeah, yeah. I could see that recipe thing though. I
Yeah,
could
but
see that.
you
Yeah,
gotta
it
have like a
works.
little recipe, man. Gotta have like a little recipe. Once you find that little recipe out, though, man, it does help. I mean, especially,
Man, even if your recipe ends up getting you waitlisted,
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because like if you get waitlisted on all three apps, you gonna hit on one.
Mm.
right. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man, like like that recipe is gonna help, and especially whenever you're going for one size. Like if I'm just going for me, oh, it's over. You could. I got too many in my size now, but you know what I'm saying. But whenever, what makes it hard is whenever you're going for a bunch of different sizes. But whenever you're just going for one size, I'm finna eat.
Mm.
I'm finna eat, B. It's on. And then
Hmm.
once you find that store that you hit on for your size, like D Got Juice been hitting
Mm.
since what 6 months ago. Seemed
Where
like
he at?
with Finish Line. He done found out his recipe. He don't
Mhm.
miss.
Let me see. Let me see
Yeah.
if he awake.
That's
He
like
don't
now I'm in a spot now to where I can either go either way. I jump in on finish line early and see if they gonna play in my favor, which for the past what 2 3 months they have everything I've wanted that I've gone for. I've hit on finish line. So flex is always my backup, and even that's like with the Jubilees. I hadn't entered into a flex raffle in a good minute, but just because of how many lifetime points I got, I automatically hit on my second pair of Jubilees. So I had 3 pairs. I had 2 pairs of Jubilees, one from Champs, one from Foot Locker that I hit on. And of course, we don't have a foot action out here, so I'd be glad when I get from out here,
Hmm.
so I can jump back
We only got one foot
into
action
the
this time.
rotation.
We only got one foot
yeah.
action, and that
Not me,
movie
Jesus.
dries bone.
Not me, Jesus. I just got started at 12 noon.
Mm.
12 noon, my day just got started.
True, because we
I
be
be
on the live stream.
He be drinking that bang.
on that bang. I'm talking about straight off work. I think that was the Jubilees. The Jubilees I ain't making on like 8 o'clock.
Oh,
Mm.
see, my feet will be hurt. What kind of shoes do you wear when you be going out doing all this? Because don't tell me you in the
I
bread
ain't,
or
I ain't,
leather.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That's my time to hype beats it up. You know what I'm saying? So like I rock whatever silhouette coming out.
So, like, what do you mean? Like, if you like when you picked up Jubilees, what did you wear? Like the bread
I think
Yeezys?
I wore 11s. I don't know which one,
Oh, okay.
something like that. I don't think I did on the Jubilee day because it was raining.
Yeah,
Y'all
it
got
was
to remember
raining.
it's Louisiana. So I think I might have wore something like pine greens or something. I don't know.
Mm. That ashy wings logo.
But
But
normally,
Kim, you don't even need finish line though. You good.
Right, you always hit on flex. You don't need finish line. I'm in a spot right now where I need finish line. Finish line is like,
He said, "What's the mileage on your whip?"
it's up there, bro. I drive my work car whenever I'm doing all that. Just so
No, he not driving to work.
I mean, I don't have a work vehicle. This is the car that I drive
Oh,
to
okay.
work every day. I mean, the
Oh,
reason,
okay. I get what you're saying.
but the reason I do that for multiple reasons too.
Yeah, because I already know. He got a recipe for that too.
Yeah,
mhm.
I need to learn y'all ways. We just need to go offline one day, and I'm gonna just give me a pencil and pad because I need Mr. Clever. I need
Not Mr. Clever.
spices and meats with the stew.
I mean, it's just all about just figuring. Like I said, man, just figuring out that recipe, man, and just make it eat.
What up,
What
bro?
the sneakers? What's up, bro?
What up,
Yeah.
bro?
Jeezy from down here. What the sneakers from down here, man? Shout out to them boot boys, man, out here.
They
Amir,
poop boys.
yeah.
I want to come back home so bad.
They sell them.
Okay.
They
They
can
put
sell
a
them
no
now.
class for real.
But here's the thing. Let me go ahead and be the executive producer of this. Cause I can get you together and get all of the little episodes and the classes. And I would just collect the monies and do all the administrative work and then we just
Not
make it
collect the monies.
I mean,
happen.
just remember, man. Do all your tactics. Do everything you're supposed to do. Don't leave
Yeah.
nothing on the table.
And like how
Don't
here's
miss
when
no
they good,
opportunities
they
if it's
hurt.
shit that you really want. And whenever you do take a L everywhere where you wanted to go at, call me. You would never take another L. It's just how it is. It's out there.
Call me so I can get you.
But use all your other tactics first. Make me your last resort.
Mhm.
Okay, well, okay. Let me think about that. All right, let's see what else we got going on in here. Not gonna keep y'all too long. It is already over the 2 hour mark. I do want to end by talking really, really briefly about some of the, I guess, anticipated shock drops. Like I know that some people was thinking that the Carmine sixes are going to shock drop. I know there was a whole situation with a glitch for some OVOs. And I know like last year, didn't we have a shock drop in January or was that in February? Don't remember. I know we had one in April. I think it was like the Flints. We had a couple of shock drops.
Mm-hmm.
So, is there any other, I guess, shoes that you all have heard that might be, or people are anticipating that there's a shock drop outside of obviously some OGs that are returning and things like that?
I think. Go ahead, Amir. I'll let you run with it first. I come like behind.
Me thinking.
Other than the Carmines, I really haven't heard of anything else that's anticipated to shock drop. But one thing I will say, all of these OG colorways, you can pretty much bet your bottom dollar on it. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
yeah, all of the OG colorways, like that's because even if you pay attention to last year, the majority of the OG colorways shock dropped at some point during the year, even
Yeah.
if it was just a month before their release date. Um, of course, we already know mid's always gonna shock drop. Um,
Hmm.
Lows, you might they might give you a heads up on them. We've got three lows, three OG lows that actually have release dates for this year, but they might get moved around. And we've
Hmm.
got about nine other OG lows that have no date. So it's definitely gonna be interesting to see how they play everything out, especially with stuff just popping up like the Carmine. I mean the Carmine Sakai's, the Fragment Sakai's just randomly popping up the other day,
Mm.
um, and that's a odd collab, Fragment and Sakai to collab on a shoe together, but we're getting it. It's gonna be a bunch of other crazy stuff that pops up that we haven't seen. And of course, if y'all in the chat, y'all been on House of Heat's website, y'all have they're pretty much seen that long list of everything that's releasing this year. And that's not including like Jeez and them was talking about earlier, Air Max month. There's no telling what's gonna shock drop then.
True.
All Star Weekend. No telling what's gonna shock drop then. We know we're getting trophy room ones, but we don't. Um, I
Mm.
want to say Break put out the official date the other day. Him and Ty. I want to say they put out the official date the other day for the fragment ones, but it's gonna be a lot of interesting things that drop this year.
Yeah.
I would say too, hang on, I just lost my thought on this. Yeah, I lost my thought.
Just to piggyback on him, I mean, of course, anything that we think is going to be like a major deal, I believe it's going to drop. But I believe what 2020 did, in spite of all of the bull crap that went on, you know, where it's like,
We can't hear you, bro.
can,
Yeah, your mic muffle.
can you hear me now?
Yeah. I don't know what was
Yeah,
going on.
I guess because I said back. So in spite of everything that went on this year, I believe one thing that they learned was how to do the early accesses and
What up, Wizard?
everything that kind of happened this year on just the online stuff. So um, I think we're gonna have a lot of what happened last year for as shock drops, and then we're gonna have even more early accesses, and then they're gonna start throwing back in, as y'all seen at the end of the year this year, as COVID kind of calmed down a little bit, and as these vaccines kind of roll out, you're gonna have more sneaker stashes, and you're gonna have more of the rubber way, the wipe away. I think they're gonna try to bring a little bit of that back. Not saying
Hmm.
it's gonna be as much, but I believe they, just like I was just saying, a recipe. I believe they figuring out they own the recipe to show love to people. Early access is for the people that like the dunks, like my sis up there. You know what I'm saying? And then showing love to the people that like the Air Maxes, like Amir and K
Hmm.
Fresh. You know what I'm saying? And the people that
Yeah.
like Jordans, like me. They figuring out that recipe, trying to make it as fair
True.
as possible for some of the people that really like shoes to be able to get the shoes sometimes early, and not only just early, but just to get them on time. So we'll see. We'll see. But we definitely got a shock drop coming this month.
I remembered my thought. So, and someone mentioned this, but a lot of times, well, not a lot of times, but I know that like, especially like, so let's see, the fire red fours, when those shock drop, a lot of people got their pairs and was not happy with the quality. I got my pair on regular release day, and my quality was cool. So I think that it's interesting that we get these shock drops, but it seems like these shoes are like the B grades. These are ones that they probably would have threw in the in the bin, but they're like, oh, let's go ahead and shock drop this and make, you know, whatever money on it. I'm just speculating and assuming, but it just has seemed that like the last couple of shock drops or some shock drops last year, the quality was not good on the pairs that came out before the official release date. So I find that to be interesting.
Yeah, and some people feel that way. Like they be you saying like they roll out some of the stuff they like kind of like you know, on the shock drops and stuff, or the early accesses, and then kind of roll out with the fire flames. I think
maybe it was just their release. Yeah.
I'll tell you, I think I don't know who handpicking because I would doubt somebody actually handpick all these boxes, but I believe they do pay attention to what they send their customers, not the people from Nike, but far as the people from like, okay, I know Foot Locker buying shoes from me, so I'm not gonna send Foot Locker all bad grade material. You see what I'm saying? Or the ones that has a few flaws or whatever the case may be. Like I'm gonna sell those myself, but I'm gonna make sure Foot Locker happy with the product that I give them. You know, because I got to keep them happy because at the end of the day, that's where the bulk of their sales go. Now, they probably could just put everything on Sneakers app and it still probably sell out. But they know it's almost like that's sure money. You know what I'm saying? Like they know for a fact.
That's the relationship that they want to build with that, stay with that company.
Foot Locker finna buy millions of pairs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know the people gonna buy these hundreds of thousands, but Foot Locker buying millions of everything, not some of the things, everything. So you know,
somebody did a little skirt in them.
I think they kind of take care of them just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's why some people be like, you know, I got a better pair from Foot Locker than what I got from Nike. And I think that kind of goes into play with that. And that's just my opinion. I don't know how true it is, but that's just how.
Well, what the sneakers asked, how do y'all feel about the dunk being available on foot apps? I'm with it because I can't hit on the sneakers app to save my life. So the more opportunity, the better I get.
I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, because Flex app been my lifeline all throughout the year. And then Finish Line finally started pulling up in like the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Finish Line still haven't done much for me, but I got screwed over on Finish Line. I mean, I got my account got I don't know what the heck happened. But like I can't log into my account no more. And that I had 2 accounts that was A-listed that I can't get in anymore. So I'm starting back from scratch from Finish Line.
What's what's
I
up?
keep saying I'm gonna call them and complain, but I ain't had a chance to.
Right. Well, I enjoyed you all. You all have been amazing, both panel and chat. This is what 4th, 5th episode of Pop the Culture. Not really counting, but I have completely enjoyed this. I hope that you all are enjoying this as much as I am. Especially the chat. You know, we sit up here and we talk to each other every single day. You know, us panelists, like we cool, we friends. But the fact that I had almost 50 people in here today means a lot, you know, to me and to the KikSquad, because we feel, you know, I feel like you all are my family. And I think like due to COVID, like a lot of us tried to find that space, you know, where we can still be creative, where we can still have fun and talk about sneakers. So I really appreciate y'all for being here. For the people that are new, that haven't had a chance to actually see a full episode of Pop the Culture. It is a weekly live that I do every week on my channel at 8 p.m. CST, where we talk about sneakers, fashion, as well as pop culture, obviously. And at any time, you can have anybody from the Kick Squad. So if you go down to my description section below, you will see every single person that is a part of the Kick Squad. Please make sure to go subscribe to their YouTube channels. Amir does not have a YouTube channel, but we trying to beg him to get one. In the meantime, go on, head over to the Instagram. His Instagram handle is down on the bottom left. But as always, I appreciate you all. I'm gonna let everybody do their do their outros, so you can talk a little bit about what you have next coming on your channel, your Instagram, or things like that. And then we're gonna ride this thing out. So I'll start with Amir.
What is good, beautiful people? Kay, appreciate you for having me on the panel as always. Everybody in the chat, I appreciate y'all for pulling up and kicking it with us. Very dope discussions tonight. Very great interaction and feedback from the chat. I don't have anything coming up. I lied. I do. I just thought about it. I do have a video that I'm working on of a sneaker that dropped last year in 2020 that was one of the sneakers that I had my eyes on all year. Took a major L, didn't have a choice but to take an L on that sneaker because it didn't release in the US and it sold out instantly overseas. So definitely make sure y'all check out my Instagram for that one. Of course, my Instagram handle is the same thing that you see on the screen right there. But I hope you all stay safe, be blessed, and we'll catch y'all on the next one, man.
All right. Next up, we got D Reed.
What's up? Another great live. I enjoy Monday nights, so I appreciate the chat as well as Sus and the bros on here as well. Coming up this week, I have my top 10 releases, or I should say pickups of 2020 recorded, but I don't know if I want to drop it. I don't know. I might re-record it, so I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to drop it or not, but that is definitely coming sometime this week. I need to figure out if we will do Rewind Wednesday this week. If not this week, we will do it definitely next week. So make sure y'all stay locked and loaded to that. Outside of that, man, I'm going to try to be on some people's lives before we head out to these games this week. That's all. But I appreciate y'all kicking it with us tonight.
All right. Good luck on your game, sis.
Appreciate you.
Good luck on your game, sis. Gonna get them joints. Hey, man, my name is Mike KikSquad, man, and I am addicted to sneakers, man. Shout out to each and every one of y'all out there, man. Much love to everybody. Appreciate y'all pulling up. K Fresh, another great one, sis, man. Appreciate you having me up here. I enjoy these pop the cultures, man. On Monday, it'd be a great time. I told her it's like table talk with Jada Pinkett, and she's my Jada Pinkett. You hear me? Yeah, man. You know, much love to her, man. Keep this thing going. Hey, man, y'all tap into KikSquad TV, man. It's real, man. We're just trying to give y'all all the knowledge and all the opportunities to be able to get these shoes for retail, man. And I got the votes. Early look on those will be coming up probably tomorrow night. I got to edit the video, but I'm probably going to try to push that out tomorrow night. Y'all seen the fours earlier, the Starfish fours that come out at the end of the month. I'll probably push that out sometime this week also. Plenty of videos coming, man. Plenty of early looks. Hey, man, just tap in. That's all we ask, man. Just tap in, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed with KikSquad TV. You already know. Live life because we all are blessed. And we out.
Yo.
Well, you know, like I say on my channel, until next time, you already know what to do. Stay fresh.